Hi, this is Charting Man Dan of TheChartGuys.com, home of technical analysis education. Click the link for a free week trial, no credit card required, and gain access to our multiple live broadcasts daily, community chat room, educational videos, nightly watch lists, and more. Invest in your education and future and join the community today. Looking at Facebook on the daily and weekly time frame, and Facebook absolutely collapsed today, and it was a really nice bearish play. We knew we had a clear bearish break yesterday, losing the 200-day moving average, all moving averages resistance. As soon as we broke that low of yesterday, 117.95, the bears took control, and that was really right out of the gate, and there was tons of action to be had on the downside. We bounced off of 114 psychological support, held the lower Bollinger Band of 114.64, and we have one last level, the low from the election dump, 113.55, and we can see since then it's just been lower highs and lower lows, so that's a very key support level. Weekly time frame looks a whole lot like a bear flag, short-term bounce after a dump before continuation to the downside, and if we close tomorrow below 116.34 and lose this 50-week moving average, let's zoom out and see when the last time this 50-week moving average was resistance, and it is a long time ago. So that just shows you how significant this would be to lose this level. And the last time we had this level as resistance was back in July 2013. So we have had over 3 years with this level as support. Big dumps holding that level. Big red flag for the overall trend if we close below that this week. And the bulls must show up tomorrow and defend that level. 5-minute time frame. Let's look at this clear bear signal. Soon as we broke that low of yesterday, look at the dump that followed for the first hour and a half of trading. We opened at 118.38, and next thing you know, we're down here at 114. That's an over $4 drop. Huge gains to be made there in options. And then after that, we say a little bit of a bounce. We had a tightening range with our high of the bounce, higher low, lower high, higher low. Little bit of a bull break. We got that higher high, so the bulls did have control for a couple hours there, but obviously not any kind of big time gains to the upside, and then a little sell off at the end of the day to top it off. All hourly moving averages are resistance, just falling off a cliff, and we're nowhere near recovering those levels. The RSI on the hourly is oversold, and we'll have to see on any kind of bounce attempt. This hourly 20-period moving average will be a key level to watch. It is 116.96 and dropping. So Facebook bears are in full control, but we know we are oversold, so we can expect an attempt to keep that 50-week moving average tomorrow. And that, again, this 20-period hourly is going to be really the only major resistance standing in the way of the bulls maintaining that 50-week moving average with the close tomorrow. So very interesting to watch what Facebook is going to do. And we know it's been one of the weaker names of the election dumpers, one of the weaker tech names, and tech has been struggling the past 2 days. So very curious to see what we get tomorrow with Facebook, and we'll check back in after the close.